right. I think that should just about do it.
I think our ship turned out pretty good. Or not.
I agree with Hero. Making a ship is going to be harder than I thought.
I wonder if Captain Lorenzo Stonedigger had this much trouble when he made his ship.
Well, he was a little older than us when he made his, and I'm sure he made some real stinkers before he finally finished the Horizon's Bounty.
Oh yeah, we haven't even thought about what we're gonna name our ship yet.
Well, I've got a couple ideas.
Oh yeah? What are you thinking?
Well, I was thinking we could name it after a bird. Maybe a specific type of bird befitting the captain?
Oh yeah, that would be so cool! We could call it the Phoenix Wing.
No, you idiot! It should be a raven! We should call it the Raven Wing.
Oh, I get it. But phoenixes are so cool! They catch fire and they can't be killed. Even if they die, they always come back to life.
Well, let's say we put it to a vote.
A vote? But who else is gonna vote besides us?
Hero will do it, won't you, boy? All right, Hero. Which do you like more? The Raven Wing?
Or the Phoenix Wing? Yes!
Oh, fine. If it's 2 against 1, then I guess the crew has spoken. But we're painting some parts of it black.
Dodds!
Turns out those guys hit pretty hard.
The archipelago is home to all manner of beasts and creatures. As the goddess of the wandering sea, I decide who lives and who dies. Through me, the bones of these minotaurs gain new life, and I shall command them to use it to cut yours short.
So it was you! You were the one who sent that fog to my island. You were the one who killed my father and brother?
Yes, but don't worry. They've found a new purpose since their lives came to an end.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. You were a coward who ran away. You didn't even stay to bury them, did you?
Shut up!
That means you have no idea what happened after.
After?
Come, let's talk. Away from here. It's about to get a whole lot noisier. Unless you're still too much of a coward to follow me.
What?
Kill them.
Here they come! Oh, wait, what's going on? Why is she so mad?
It may have something to do with us giving her magical dagger to the ancient ghost captain who was also her mortal enemy. Or bad.
You know, things were much more peaceful before you three came on board.
In their defense, it was an angry sea goddess or an angry ghost captain, and it sounds like one of them would be upset with us.
I would also like to make it clear that this one was not my fault. Ugh.
Jackie!
Yeah, Dodds is right about these things packing a punch.
What do you say we take this one out together?
I've had worse dates.
You never turn off, do you?
Not really, no.
Men, it's time for a fight! Wait, get back here! Quinn, where are you going? Selena's getting away! We'll find her after this fight together! We need you here! Whoa!
Come on, we'll need all the help we can get.
Here it comes!
Manifold! Yes! I did it! I landed the shot!
All right, Magnus!
Good job, kid. But don't celebrate too much. That thing is still up.
Oh, man. I don't ever get a win.
You will this time. I'm sorry, guys. I can't let her get away. She killed my family.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Get back here, bow boy!
And that's what it's like to go up against an elf of Illismira.
5 out of 10.
Are you kidding me? I thought that was pretty... I mean... I don't even know what you're talking about. Were you listening? I don't even remember what I said.
I liked it!
Hey, there you go. Dodds liked it. And we all know how hard he is to please.
Zago, isn't this awesome?
No! See?
Perhaps we should talk about this later. It seems our friend isn't quite finished.
Ugh, what the hell does it take to bring these things down?
3 on 1, eh? Hardly seems fair. I'll be taking the arm if you don't mind. Next time, make sure to bring a few more. Maybe then it will be fair. Haven't had enough yet? Well then come on and get another taste, you oversized cows.
Dodds, on your left!
Got him! He's coming your way!
Send him!
Coming in!
Wow, been working on that flying knee attack too?
Yeah, what'd you think?
Pretty good, I'd say. Look alive, he's standing back up.
Look out!
Whoa! Dodds, get out of the way of that swing!
Oh crap!
Mana shield! Mana bolt! Volt shock!
Yes, we got it! Nice one, Mag! High five!
Yes, we did it!
I don't think so. I've been watching the others fight these things, and they just seem to keep getting back up.
How do we beat these things?
Maybe we just need to keep hitting it harder and harder and eventually it'll stay down.
Well, it's not an elegant solution, but right now it's the only one we've got.
Woo! Now that's my kind of plan.
He's lucky he's endearing.
He does grow on you, doesn't he?
Where are you?
Oh, Quinn. I always thought you were the smart one of your little band of friends.
Show yourself!
Yet here you are, rushing headlong into an unknown jungle against a foe that you must know by now is stronger than you.
You'll pay for what you've done to my family. I swear it!
You mortals are always so selfish. It was true before I became trapped here, and as predicted, it's true now. You ran towards me on your little fool's errand, only to abandon your friends. Not very friendly, if you ask me.
Shut up! That wolf! What was wrong with it?
You see, what I came to learn about mortals is that they see everything that is beautiful in this world as their own. When they see something wonderful, they feel like they must possess it, whether it's objects, feelings, or even those around them. They want it for themselves.
A bear! It had no effect. Put me down! What have you done with the animals here? The wolf, that bear. They're all decaying and moving as if lifelessly controlled.
Mortals wish for things to be trapped in little cages for all eternity, never willing to accept anything that isn't theirs. In their preservation, they bring only corruption and hate.
Enough of this! Look at what you've done to these animals. They're decomposing, but you won't let them rest. If this isn't corruption on life, then what do you call it?
Retribution. Revenge. But mostly, I call it entertainment.
Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Oh, this doesn't have anything to do with you, Quinn. Not really, but you're here. And you betrayed me. As all mortals do.
But why my family? What did they ever do to you?
Nothing. Your island was just a nice, out-of-the-way place to test a new spell. Something that could reach beyond the Great Storm's magic. And it was a huge success.
So, you're saying that the death of my family, of my village, it was all...
Bad luck. Oh, don't give me that look. It's your great curse to die. You are a mortal after all, and not even an elf. You should be happy that your family's death was all to serve the whims of one such as me. And as for you, Quinn, your pain now is serving as my reparations. It was the work of a mortal who trapped me here, so all mortals must be punished for that crime.
And what of your crimes? How will you be punished?
I am a god. I don't get punished.
We'll see about that.
Die.
Whoa, did you hear that? It sounded like thunder. But it couldn't have been. There isn't a cloud in the sky.
Maybe we can talk about the weather some other time! Ugh, damn it. What's it going to take to stop this thing from getting back up?
Do you think that was enough to keep it down for good? Yeah, we even tried hitting it really hard. What else is there to try?
Well, we're gonna have to figure something out, because we won't last forever out here.
Let me see what I can do.
Behind you, monster!
Hey, I had that one!
Yes, and I was helping you finish it off.
More like helping yourself to all the glory.
Only if it stays down, but the damn thing is still moving!
Wait. Moving but not getting back up.
It looks like we did it.
But why? What was different this time?
It's the spine. I cut it in half. That last attack, I aimed for the spine! Everyone, destroy the spines! A body's still a body, even if it's undead! But it can't move if its back is smashed!
And glory taken. Oh well, at least we figured it out.
Well. It isn't often that bashing heads doesn't get a job done for me. But I suppose snapping spine shouldn't be too much trouble. On your knees, you abomination! Now that your two friends are back in the ground, it's just you and me, big guy! Now teach you not to mess with Captain Longbeard.
All right, so we just have to take out the spine, huh?
I could cut it, but I'll have to get around it and up close.
I think I have a spell that could help, but I've never used it in a fight before. This thing may be too strong for it. If it works, though, it should freeze him in place.
Seems as good a plan as any.
Do it! All right, here we go. Ice prison! Whoa, you did it! You completely froze it! Hurry, Zago! I'll hold this spell for as long as I can.
Good work, Magnus. I'll cut him down.
Uh-oh. What? It's so strong! I think it's breaking out! Zago!
Ah! Let go of me, you... Whoa! My leg!
Get away from her!
Dodds! Whoa. Dodds?
Zago, are you okay?
Yeah. My leg is a little banged up, but I think I'll be fine.
Here, let me help you up. Can you stand?
Yeah.
Evindall, what's our status?
Captain, we have a lot of injured. That attack was pretty hard
Of
on
the ship. If we work as hard as we can we be seaworthy by the end of the day?
The ship? I suppose, yes, but there would be several structural problems that...
I don't need her to be perfect, Evindall. I just need her to float. We'll handle any additional problems when we're on the ocean and off this island.
Well, then yes, I believe we could repair the ship enough to sail if we work the rest of the day.
Good. That's exactly what we'll do.
Hey, over there. Is that... Quinn?
Oh, gods, what happened to him?
I'm sorry. Quinn! Is he going to be okay? Quinn, come on, buddy, wake up!
How did this happen? Was it Selena?
We need a doctor! Someone get over here and help him!
Belay that order.
Captain!
The ship's doctor is only meant to serve the crew of the ship.
I don't understand.
From this moment onward, Quinn Ambercrown, Jackie Brightwood, and Dodds and Smith Aldon are officially dismissed from my crew.
What?
Captain!
Wait a second.
These three are directly responsible for the attack that just happened. They deliberately disobeyed my orders, endangered the crew by leaving during their watch, and have constantly disrespected me and my command.
So what does this mean? You're just gonna leave us here?
That's exactly what it means.
So how the hell do you expect us to get off this island?
What you do going forward is no longer a concern of mine, Miss Brightwood.
You cruel, arrogant, selfish son of a...
You best watch where you're putting those hands, boy.
Quinn needs help now, and you're not going to give it to him because you're mad at us?
I'm showing you and the entire crew that there are consequences for your actions. That when you act for yourself instead of for the crew, then it won't be tolerated.
When I act for myself?
Yes, acting for yourself. You want some grand adventure so badly that you're willing to get involved with the damn goddess of the ocean and screw her over. You did this to Quinn, not me. And you call me selfish.
Yes, I call you selfish. We saw you selling slaves on Brodinia. You're a heartless monster!
Dodds!
Well. I was wondering when the pirate in you was gonna show its face. I figured it was only a matter of time, what with your recent insubordination. So you want off my crew so badly that you'll throw a dagger at me. Fine. Stay here and die with them. You've outlived your usefulness to me. You're no longer welcome on my crew either.
Captain, I didn't...
As for you, boy, there's more to my business on Brodinia than you understand. Don't speak on matters you know nothing about.
I know enough.
Is that right? Come along, everyone. Now that we lost some dead weight, let's get back to repairing the ship. Magnus, we'll need your magic to make this faster. Magnus, come on.
No.
What did you say?
I said no.
Magnus, you're just a boy. You've no idea what you're saying.
I'm not getting back on your ship without them. They're the only ones on board who have ever been kind to me. Without them, it's just a bunch of bullies. Magnus.
We were trying to teach you how to be a man.
You were being cruel. And if it comes down to living with you and everyone else on board, or dying here with them, I choose dying with them.
Well, looks like we succeeded in making you a man after all. If that's your choice, then I'll respect that. Even if it's a stupid one. Evindall, I presume you can organize a crew for repairs.
Do
you have something you'd like to say as well, Evindall?
Well, Captain?
It's all right, Evindall, just go.
Captain, these 5 are the most capable people on our crew. To let them go would be foolish, I think. And to leave them here to die would be unconscionable.
Are you calling me a fool?
If you follow through with this course of action, yes.
You too, then. Listen, Evindall. I see you on board sneaking around the place. I see you when we're on land poking your nose in places it doesn't belong. I know you think you're slick, but going about your business right under my nose. Now, I've let it go since you do your job and you do it well, but all of that comes to an end if you stay here to die. You willing to let whatever it is you're doing go, just to be with them?
Given your actions, and your refusal to address Dodds' accusations, I don't believe I can trust you as my captain any longer. And I refuse to make myself an accessory to your actions.
So be it. The lot of you are no longer a part of my crew. I hope you don't end up regretting it when the Sea Witch gets her claws in you. Now, get the hell out of my sight.
Come on, everyone. I think we'd better go. Jackie, can you help me pick up Quinn?
Get him yourself.
Jacqueline.
Here, I'll help.
Didn't you hear me, Mr. Aldon? I told you to leave.
We won't die here.
Trust me. I know you lot. And you don't have what it takes to beat that Sea Witch. Especially with two of you injured.
You don't know anything about me.
I was your first captain, boy. I'd say I do.
Second captain.
How's Quinn doing, Magnus?
Well, he isn't getting worse, but without any medical supplies, there isn't much we can do. What few spells I know for healing aren't powerful enough to fix his injuries. We're going to have to figure something out as soon as we can.
Well, we'll just add it to our growing list of problems, I suppose. Zago, how are you doing? How's your leg?
It'll be fine. I won't be able to do much walking, but give it a few days, I'll be alright.
At least that's some good news.
Yeah, provided we live for a few days.
Right.
And provided any of us can do anything to fight off Selena anyways.
Whoa, one problem at a time, please, yes?
Okay, so which problem do you think we should focus on first? Let's see. Should it be Quinn slowly dying in front of us? Or should it be our lack of food and water? Or maybe the fact that we are just camping right out in the open while backed up against some sharp rocks and the ocean? Or maybe it is the murderous sea goddess that wants to kill us! So what do you think, Evindall? Take your pick!
Jackie. I'm not sure this negativity is very productive.
Are you kidding me right now? This negativity isn't productive? I would say I have earned the right to be a little pessimistic given our current situation, don't you?
Hey, why are you so upset with me? I found us this place outside the jungle while carrying Quinn's unconscious body, thank you very much. I'm just doing my best right now to keep us alive.
You know what? You're right. I am not upset with you. I'm upset with those two!
Me?
Yes! You and Bowboy over there!
What did we do?
Everything! I never wanted to get involved with Selena or that damned ghost in the first place! But no, you two just had to poke your noses into things that have nothing to do with you! I told you that this was a bad idea, and now look at us!
Hey, you agreed to come with us when we went to see the ghost captain!
Don't you try to turn this around, Dodds. You two were planning on going regardless. The only reason I went along was to make sure you two didn't die out there by doing something stupid! And now look where it's gotten us! Now we are all going to die anyways. But hey, I can't get too mad at Quinn. At least he had the decency to die for his mistake.
Jackie!
Hey, over the line.
No, it isn't! After Brodinia, Dodds couldn't be bothered to pretend to not be mad at Longbeard for even a second! He was willingly putting all of us at risk by mouthing off to Longbeard every chance he got, until it finally bit all of us!
I couldn't just ignore what we saw in Brodinia, Jackie! He was selling slaves, and I couldn't just act like I didn't care about that!
Yes, you could have, Dodds! Yes, you could have! You chose not to. Even though we all agreed we would wait until the right time to confront him. And now, we are all going to die here, and it is your fault!
Jackie,
What, Dodds?
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, at least he's sorry. Don't worry, Evindall. I'll stop being so negative now. Wouldn't want it getting in the way of all of this productivity!
I think she just needs some time to cool off. You know how Jackie can get.
No. She's right. I'm so sorry, everyone. I couldn't control myself, and I ended up being the reason each of you's here. I'm the reason Zago and Quinn are both hurt. I'm the reason Evindall won't be able to do whatever it is he's been trying to do. It's all my fault.
Dodds, I'm not here because you made me. I chose to be here. I understand that this puts my original objective in jeopardy, which is why I didn't make this decision recklessly or without thought. I'm here because I realized that there was a line I couldn't cross. I couldn't abandon my allies for the sake of my mission, especially if it also meant being a player in Longbeard's slave game. You all helped me in Lionsbridge, and... well, I suppose I've also become quite fond of you five. And perhaps we might stand a slightly better chance of making it off this island, if we all stick together.
So you still won't tell us your mission?
You know I would if I could, Zago, but... I cannot, no. Not so long as there's a chance we make it off this island, and believe me, there is. We just haven't found it yet.
I chose to be here too. And honestly, it felt good to do so. I actually stood up for myself. I yelled at the captain. And this feels like the first time I actually made a decision in my life that I could be proud of. Was it the safest decision? No. In fact, I'm so scared that I don't think I'm fully able to process it all. But was it the right decision? I think it was.
Well, I may not have made some epic speech like these two, but I also made my choice. When Longbeard hit you, Dodds, it was like my body moved on its own. Before I even had time to think, I was pulling out my daggers and making an attack at Longbeard. It was like I was back with my old crew again.
Your old crew?
Yeah. I may as well tell you all, since, unlike Mr. Stick-in-the-Mud, I don't see a reason to hide why I'm here anymore. You know, seeing as how this is probably the end and all that.
Hey now, probably is not a guarantee.
Wow, you've turned into quite the optimist, haven't you? Before I was on Longbeard's crew, I was a pirate. We attacked Longbeard's ship, thinking it was an easy STC mark. Longbeard took us all down, but spared me. He told me that I could either stay on his crew and live, or refuse and die. Last time, I chose to stay. But this time, well, let's just say I wasn't going to make the same mistake twice. And honestly, even now that we're stuck here and things are looking pretty bad, I'm just glad to be able to say I'm finally off his crew.
Thanks, everyone.
So, now it's your turn, Dodds.
My turn to what?
To explain some things. What happened to you during that fight? At the end, it was like your fists were on fire. Each time you hit one of those Minotaur skeletons, there was an explosion that happened at the same time.
Oh, that.
I also thought I saw your hands smoking when we were in that bar in Brodinia.
I also thought there was something weird going on when we were in the sewers in Lionsbridge.
All right. I've said before that I'm not a mage, and that isn't exactly true.
What?
I can do magic. I'm not very good at it, though. I can only do fire spells, and even then I can't really control it. I've never been able to cast any other spell on purpose, but sometimes when I get really angry or if I get worked up, I just kind of explode. I can't even always remember what I do when I start casting spells. All I know is that when it happens, the spells are really powerful and can be pretty scary. When it's over, I've usually just ended up burning myself with my own spells. For me, magic has only ever been used for pain, even when I'm the one using it.
So, you don't remember what happened at the end of the fight earlier today?
I remember bits of it. I remember charging the Minotaur and then scattered explosions. My memory fully restarts when the Minotaur was on the ground and my hands were a little burned.
I could teach you how to control it, Dodds. I could help you.
It's okay, Magnus. A lot of people have tried to help me before, and it doesn't work. I prefer to stay in control and not use magic whenever possible.
Oh, and look. There he goes.
What's that?
There, out in the distance. It's Longbeard's ship.
Ah. They must have been able to fix it. And just before dark, too.
Yep. Wave goodbye, everyone! There goes the last ship off the archipelago and our last chance for survival.
I'm gonna find a way to get us out of here.
Quinn!
Is he all right?
Let's see if we can elevate him so he's off the ground.
I'm going to find a way.
I hope so.
Dodds? Is that you?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Magnus.
What are you doing up?
Oh, it's nothing. I couldn't sleep. I was about to go on a little walk.
Going on a walk. Now?
Yeah, I've been doing some thinking, and I just think better when I'm moving.
Do you think that's a good idea to go out alone? Do you want me to come with you? Or I could wake up Evindall and...
No, it's okay. I won't be gone long, I promise. Besides, I wouldn't want to take anyone away from Quinn in case he needs some help.
Dodds, where exactly are you going? Dodds, we can't afford for anything to happen to you. Not now. Not with Quinn and Zago hurt.
I know. I think I have an idea that could help us all out. I just have to go somewhere to test it out.
And you can't tell me where that is?
If it doesn't work out, then I don't want anyone coming after me and risking their own lives.
We're all in this together, Dodds.
Please, Magnus, let me act selfishly just one more time. Besides, I have no plans on being gone for long.
Okay, just be careful. With how dire things are, I guess it doesn't matter how crazy the idea is.
And it may just be crazy enough to work. Thanks, Magnus. I'll be careful. Whew. Hello? Mr. Ghost Captain? It's me, Dodds. From the other night. I gave you that mind control dagger from Selena. Remember?
You have returned to my domain. Do you truly wish to be among the dead that badly?
Not particularly.
Then why have you come?
I came here to ask you for a favor.
A favor?
Yes.
Whether it is due to naivety or a lack of experience, I don't know. But I must admit, you have more courage than anyone I've ever seen to come to me for a favor. What possible reason would I have to help you?
Well, I gave you that dagger from Selena.
Under threat of death.
That's not why I gave it to you, and you know it.
You watch your tone, mortal.
Look, I gave you that dagger because I thought that you could be trusted more than Selena, and regardless of what happens here, tonight that has proven to be true. After we left here last night, she attacked us with skeletons of monsters that she brought back to life.
The witch continues to make a mockery of life and death.
And she attacked my friend. She hurt him really badly, and it's all my fault. It's because we helped you instead of doing what she wanted. Then our captain kicked us off his crew and left us stranded on this island.
You reap what you sow. Had you not gotten involved with the witch in the first place, you would have never been the object of her ire. I owe you nothing, and will do you no favor.
But
Leave this place.
Now, just hold on.
I have existed for centuries, boy. And I have found that my patience has worn quite thin in that time.
You told me last night that you worked to save the souls of the Wandering Sea from Selena. That you refused to let her have her way with them and use them for her dark magic. You care about the people of the Wandering Sea. Even with all of your intimidating talk, I know that you do. Please, help us. We need a ship to get off this island or else Selena will kill us. If you have anything here that you could part with, we would gladly accept it. Please, I have to help my fellow crewmates. I have to help my friends.
What are you willing to sacrifice for your crew?
Everything.
There are many who would say that and not mean it. I can see it in your eyes that you are different. You said before that you aren't yet a captain.
That's right.
Well, you certainly have the spirit of one.
Thank you. I knew I could count on you as a friend.
We aren't friends, boy.
There's a little friendship forming between us. I can feel it.
Don't make me change my mind.
Right. Sorry.
The ships I have in this shipyard are ones that sank to the bottom of the ocean depths. Like my crew, they were strong, but their lives were cut short. You are asking them to risk their lives again. I care for the souls of these ships in the same way I do my crew. If you are to take one, then I will need something from you.
What?
A promise. If this ship you are given comes to harm and sinks again to the bottom of the ocean due to your neglect or disrespect, then a price must be paid. Your soul will be tied to this ship. If she is brought back to me through violent means, then your soul will be forfeit to me upon your death. You will be a part of my crew for the rest of time. Do you accept my offer?
If it'll help keep my friends safe, then I'll give whatever it takes. I accept your offer.
I hope for your sake, you are strong enough to handle one of my ships. Now, wait as I pull one from the deep.
Actually, I was wondering if you had a specific ship here.
Magnus, how could you have let him go off like that? Do I really have to explain the situation we're in right now?
Dodds said he needed to do something. He told me that he was going to come back, and I believe him.
Yeah, but this isn't a trip to the market, Magnus. This is a nighttime stroll through Murder Forest.
Actually, given the local flora, I'd say it's more like Murder Jungle.
Oh, well, I stand corrected.
He probably realized that we were doomed either way and left us.
No, that isn't something he would do.
We have to go out looking for him. It's been far longer than I'd like, and we can't leave him alone for that long with Selena after us. We simply have to find him.
Find who?
We have to find Dodds, obviously.
Oh, well, that should be easy.
And what makes you say... Oh, well, now I just feel like a fool.
Dodds, you're back. What happened? Where did you go?
I just went on a walk, that's all.
That's all?
Yep. And I spoke to a friend. Or at least I think he's a friend.
Spoke to a friend? Who?
And about what?
Whoa, what's going on? What's that shaking?
Something's coming out of the water.
It's big. Is it one of Cross's sea monsters?
No, I don't think so. Is it a ship?
Where the hell did this thing come from?
And what's that written on the side? The Phoenix Wing?
She sails again, Raven.
Did you do this, Dodds?
I told you I'd find a way to get us off this island.
But how? This is...
Impossible?
Not anymore, I guess.
Well, I don't care how it got here. I am not missing this opportunity. Let's get on board and get off this island.
Jackie!
Whoa, she jumped right onto it.
Okay, there's gotta be one around here somewhere. Ah, here we go. All right, I found the gangway. I don't care what Dodds did or how he did it, but I am not staying here for another second. Now, someone grab Boboy, let's get moving.
Right. Magnus, help me with him.
You got it.
I don't know how you did it, but you actually got us out of this one.
You ready to start your new life without Longbeard?
It's been a long time coming.
After you.
Let's get that sail down.
I got it.
Where are we going to sail to?
We'll figure that out when we're out at sea.
I agree with Jackie. Our first priority is to get as far as possible, as fast as possible.
All right, the sail's ready to go.
Then let's get moving.
So long, Archipelago. May we never see you again.
Hey, do you all see that?
See what?
Magnus, I just said I never wanted to see the island again.
No, look. They're at the shores. It kind of looks like...
Selena.
You can never truly run from me. No matter where you go, no matter where you try to hide, if you're on the seas, I will always be able to see you.
This episode of The Storm Chasers was written and directed by Michael Shannon and produced by Alex Goebel. Editing and sound design by Eisa Yazdizadeh, with music composed by Aud Andrews. The theme song for The Storm Chasers was written by Kenny Gray and performed by Aud Andrews. Original artwork and character design by Stephen Wu. Opening animation by Mimi Chu. This episode featured the vocal talents of David Izquierdo, Maximillian Contreras, Dallis Mackenzie, Shogo Miyakita, Magnus Carlssen, Ginger Sue, Erin Lundquist, and Sarah Lynn. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review and share the show with your friends. If you'd like to support us even more, then please consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/StormChasersPodcast. Be sure to join us next week for the next episode of The Storm Chasers.